आज के इस वेबिनार में हम वेलकम कर रहे हैं सिस्टर तुलिका को, और उसके साथ साथ एज ए काउंसली हम वेलकम कर रहे हैं सिस्टर मौसमी को। तो आज के टॉपिक है, आज के जो वेबिनार होने वाली है उसकी टॉपिक है फैमिली डिफरेंसेस। तो मैं तुलिका सिस्टर को रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि वो इस सेशन को आगे बढ़ाए, और हम दिल से दोनों को बहुत वेलकम कर रहे हैं। थैंक यू तुलिका सिस्टर, ओवर टू यू।
Thank you, sister. Om Shanti. Good evening, everybody. Today's demo counseling session is on family differences. And with the blessings of our Supreme Teacher and Supreme Counselor, Parampita Paramatma, we shall start our session directly. Good evening, sister.
Good evening. May I come in, sister?
Yes, sister. Please sit.
Sister, actually, I come to you. I just need your help. Actually, I'm not fine. I'm very much disturbed, sister.
Why are you disturbed? What is the reason?
Sister, I have been married for 8 years, and I have a son, Jico, 5 years old. I and my husband, we are from the very different culture, but I had no difficulty to adjust with my husband because he is a very nice person.
You say,
but actually, sister, they are very close. My husband and my son, they're very close to me. But recently, I realized they just turn away from me.
okay, you say there are several differences in your cultures. Could you please explain?
Actually, sister, I was born and brought up in Delhi, and my mother tongue is Hindi, sister. And I studied in the English medium school, and my second language was Hindi, and the third language was French. My friends and my relatives, they're very much fluent in Hindi and English. And I am fond of Hindi movies and songs. So after graduation, I joined at MNC in Delhi, and there I meet my husband Sanjay. He also worked there, sister.
I see.
My husband Sanjay is very extremely polite person, well behaved, a gentleman in true sense of words. Gradually, we came to know each other, sister, and love each other very much. So after a few months, we got married. Sanjay is from Bengal, sister, and he's born and brought up in Kolkata. His mother tongue is Bengali, but we always talking in Hindi and English at home. My son Jico, he also studies in the English medium school, and I always insist Sanjay speak with Jico in English, but he never protests because he always respects my decision.
So you mean to say that you are from different states, isn't it? And so you speak different languages. Is it so?
Yes, yes, sister.
What are the other differences that you face?
Actually, our food habits is totally different, sister. I am strictly pure vegetarian.
Okay.
And after marriage, I come to know my husband is a non-vegetarian. I express my strong dislike towards non-veg food, and my husband is so much accommodating in nature. On seeing my strong dislike towards non-veg, he just leaves non-veg food. Even he leaves onion and garlic also, sister.
Okay.
He never take non-veg food even outside at home. because I don't like onion and garlic also inside my house. Even I don't intake the smell of non-veg, sister. I very much dislike non-veg food.
Okay, okay. So see, you are very fortunate because you have such an accommodating husband, isn't it? He's so understanding. Then
Yes,
what
sister.
are the disturbances that you are facing?
Actually, my son Jiko, he also takes the pure veg food. Actually, sister, my husband is so cooperative and always respect my decision, and I was happy always with him. But situation changed. Suddenly, the situation changed, and when he got transferred to Kolkata, and I also to took transfer to Kolkata and joined with his family.
Okay. Then can you tell me
Sister,
something about his family?
Yes, sister, of course, I do. Sanjay, my husband, he's the youngest of two siblings. His elder brother lives in Kolkata. He's a professor in physics in a reputed college. And he lives in Kolkata with his wife and 7 years old son and with his parents. Mm, But I met them once earlier.
Okay.
Uh, uh, they have lots of respect of they know about me and my food habits. Uh, that's why they made a special arrangement for me and my husband and son. And really, I'm very happy with this arrangement, sister.
Okay, okay. How long have you been in Kolkata?
Uh, I for 6 months, just
For 6 months, okay. And
just 6 months.
you take veg. And Sanjay, what about him?
He also we take food together. I took together. I take food together with my husband and son in my room, sister. Because in table the non-veg food is served. Even Sanjay did not join with his family at lunch or dinner. In the evening, only in the evening, he takes tea with them.
Okay. See, that means your in-laws have accepted you, isn't it? They have
Yes,
accepted your food habits. They are not disturbed by your food habits. They have made special arrangement for you. At the same time, they have accepted Sanjay's change in food habits, isn't it? Right? So you're really
yes, sister.
fortunate to have such an understanding family. So then why are you still disturbed?
Actually, sister, I recently came to know when I am away from home in the afternoon, my son take his meal with his grandparents, and they gave him non-veg. And I'm very angry with my in-laws. But they explained me. I never forced Zico to. I never forced Zico to eat non-veg, but Zico asked for it. What is this, Daddy? I want to eat it. Please serve me. And they did not refuse him. Sorry.
Okay. So you are
Uh,
disturbed because Zico takes non-veg food with his grandparents.
yes, sister. I'm really disturbed. Uh, I scolded him and I beat him. I shouted on him and I forced him to take food with me. But but now Jico is avoid me. He does not listen to me. Even in my presence, he is very scared.
Okay. Any other?
But my but my point is that Sanjay, my husband, he's never protest. He never tell anything to Jiko.
Okay, sister. So this is the only reason why you are disturbed, because Zico is taking non-veg food with his grandparents?
No, only not only this, but there's some another reason, sister.
What is it?
Actually, my in-laws, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, they're always talking in Bengali in the house,
Okay.
and they want me to learn Bengali. But I always speak with them in Hindi. My brother-in-law can speak English, but I have a little communication with him.
Okay, okay. So do you understand Bengali?
If I listen carefully, I understand a little. But my point is that my son Jiko, he picks up Bengali, and now he's talking in Bengali with his friends. Those were Bengalis. Even he's talking in Bengali in his school. Even now he is talking with me and his father in Bengali.
So you're disturbed?
He shows Bengali films, songs, and some mega shows with his grandparents.
I see.
Sister, I think Hindi is my very sweet language, and I very much dislike Bengali.
Okay, see, sister, you speak in Hindi, right? But Sanjay
Yes,
speaks with you also, not in English, right? Still now,
yes, sister.
he speaks in English.
Yes,
Only your
yes,
parents-in-law as well as sister-in-law speaks in Bengali, as you said, isn't it? But you can understand
yes,
the
sister.
language a little bit. You can understand.
Yeah,
So
little, very little, but I understand.
you know English, you know French, you know Hindi. That means you can speak fluently in all these three languages, isn't it? So
Yes,
if you
sister.
learn a little bit with time, you will be able to speak in Bengali with the local people. See, the local people will not be able to speak in English or French, isn't it? So they understand maybe a little bit of Hindi, more of Bengali. So it will be much easier for you if you learn a little bit in Bengali, isn't it? It won't harm. Learning language is not an offensive act, sister. Okay. And as you said, you
Actually, sister, I told actually, sister, this is my point of view. Sanjay never protest anything, and he does not realize how his son is getting spoiled. I told him to shift to another house, but he kept quiet. Even he does not reply anything to me.
how old is he?
And I'm really upset, sister. I don't know what to do. Actually, my sister-in-law, PU, she's the only friend in this house, and she's very much adjusting, understanding, and accommodating. And she's very empathetic also. She gave me your number and address, sister. Today she could not come with me due to her urgent work. But really, sister, I need your help. I don't know what to do. Um, look, I am very much disturbed, sister.
See, sister, don't be upset. In spite of being disturbed and feeling helpless, see, I find that you recognize and appreciate others' qualities. No, you said Sanjay is very accommodating, he's very understanding, your parents-in-law respect you. Sanjay also respects your wishes, isn't it? Right, sister? So because you have
Yes,
such a
sister.
positive quality, with this positive quality, you will be able to find a way out of your situation. All right. But as I asked you, how old is Sanjay, sister?
Now near 40 years.
Almost
Near
40
about
years.
40 years.
Okay. Sister, first, let's clarify our concept of language. Okay. See, what is a language? Languages are just used to express our feelings and emotions, isn't it? See, in India, there are 22 scheduled languages, and Hindi and Bengali are just two examples of such languages. Hindi is the most widely spoken language, and it is spoken in central India, some parts of Western India, northern India, right? Bengali is also
Yes.
the second most spoken language. It is spoken in Bengal, Assam, in Bangladesh also, right? But both Bengali and Hindi are official languages in India. Okay. Please
I
try
agree,
to,
sister.
so try to understand that we use the word Hindi to describe a language. Clear? But the word Bengali is used to describe a language, culture, or people. So, sister, when you say you dislike Bengali, what happens? People will think you dislike the language, you dislike the culture, you dislike the people. You follow? Yes? See, you got married into a Bengali family. That is, you married a Bengali. Your parents-in-laws are Bengali. That means all your in-laws are Bengalis. Your son is a Bengali. So how can you dislike your own family? Is it possible? Is it possible to? Yes?
No, sister. Actually, I'm a very outspoken person, and I never hide my feelings, sister. That's why I express my emotions in front
I
of you.
understand. See, I admire your frankness, sister. But we can always express our views. We can always express our opinions. But sister, we must be careful not to hurt others. Don't you think so? Am I right?
Yes.
No, we can express our opinions. We can give our opinions. But we must be very careful that we don't hurt others. See, so what happens is when you make such a comment, people will not understand you. Follow? Right? And a person is Bengali by birth. He or she cannot change it. Are you clear? Yes, you've understood what I'm trying to say? Okay. See, you said you were very happy in Delhi. Yes?
Yes.
In Delhi, you were happy? Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? Why were you happy in Delhi? See, actually, your husband has very high acceptance power, right? And he accepts everybody as they are. He accepts every situation in his life. And so he need not protest. As you said, no, he never protests. If he can accept everybody, if he can accept every situation, what is the need to protest? Do you follow? Yes? See, he has good wishes for you, and to him, good relationship is much more important than minor differences in food habits and languages. See, so he does not bother about these minute things. Clear? So he did not go against your wishes. And as you suggested, he agreed and he speaks with you and Zico in English. Isn't it?
Yes.
So that there is no need for you to be disturbed. You were very happy then, right? See, also, as is his nature, Sanjay accepts Zico has learnt a new language, right? Hasn't he learned a new language? Bengali is a new language for him. So, because Zico has learnt a new language, Sanjay knows Zico will be able to communicate with his grandparents as well as his friends and everybody at home, right? So why should he protest? You said he didn't protest. Why should he protest? Because he accepts it. Zico is a child, right? And very receptive. So within 6 months, he learned a new language. And because he has learned a new language, he's very excited. Isn't it? Children, when they learn a language, what happens? They keep on repeating it, right? They keep on speaking in that language. So he's very excited. And now that he knows his father knows Bengali, what is happening? He's talking with his father in Bengali.
He's talking with his father in Bengali. Even he's talking with me also in Bengali.
Right. Because he has learned it, no? Yes. So please remove this thought from your mind that Sanjay does not protest. Zico is not listening to you. All right. Then you will be happy. Okay, sister?
Okay, all right. Okay, all right,
sister. Sanjay was a non-vegetarian for almost 32 years of his life. Isn't it? Am I right? And overnight, according to your wishes, he became a vegetarian. Am I right? Yes?
Yes.
See, sister, that you said Sanjay does not take non-veg food outside home. Okay?
No,
that he does not take food outside home is not a big issue. But see, now he's staying in his own house with his own family, with his own brother's family, and yet he does not join them for lunch or dinner. Only in the evenings, he has tea with them. See, that means he's so accommodating, isn't it? Clear? See, according to you, your in-laws respect you, right? And because they respect you, they have made special arrangement for you so that you can cook food or have your meals according to your liking. Am I right, sister?
Yes.
And you are happy with this arrangement?
I'm really happy that time.
You're really happy. But see, you are a mother, isn't it? So you want your son to have meals with you according to your choice. Yes?
Yes, sister. Of course.
Don't you think that Sanjay's parents may also want their youngest son to have meals with them as he did previously? Have you ever thought about it? Isn't it?
Sister.
No, just as you want your son to share meals with you and according to your choice, his parents also may want that, right? See, you,
right.
Isn't it? As you said, Hindi is a very sweet language. You said, no, Hindi is a sweet language. You like Hindi, you enjoy Hindi films. I agree with you wholeheartedly. But see, in Hindi, there are two very nice words which I like. That is, one is Swaman, the other is Samman. What is Swaman? Self-respect, right?
Okay.
And why do you respect yourself? For your own values, isn't it? So a person respects himself for his own values. That is Swaman. And when a person respects his own values, then he respects everybody for their values. That is Samman. So when someone respects himself, then only they can respect others. So see, your family is so respectable. They respect themselves for their own values in life. And so they respect you. Do you follow, sister? Yes?
Yes, I understand your point, sister. Yes.
Zico may be only 5 years old, but he has self-respect. No? And he knows that his grandparents and aunt, they truly love him. And so because he knows that they truly love him, he wants them to share their food with them. See, veg, non-veg, he doesn't understand. Does he understand? No. He just...
No, not really.
Exactly.
It's not
He
understand
just
what is
wants...
right and wrong, what is this.
He won't know. So he just joins them for lunch at home, and then he expects his grandparents, his aunt will share their food with him. Isn't it? Right?
Actually, he has got a taste now. That's why he want to eat non-veg items with them.
Exactly. So he's got the taste of it, as you said. Okay. See, when you scold him and beat him, he gets confused. And he wonders why you are doing so. Follow? He doesn't understand. So he avoids you. You said no, he doesn't listen to you. He avoids you. That is the only reason he avoids. No, because he's so confused.
Okay.
He's seeing someone in the family eating this type of food, someone taking that type of food. So how will he understand? Am I right?
Okay, sister.
Have I understood you? Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So don't shout at him, don't scold him, and accept him, respect him. And sister, never raise your hand upon anybody. Don't beat him. Follow? Yes?
Okay.
Right?
Yes, sister, I'm really sorry for this.
Because what is happening, you are actually angry with yourself that Zico is not listening to you. And that's why you are beating him. Okay. Now, I'd just like to ask you one question. Why do you take vegetarian food? Can you tell me? Any reason why you take vegetarian?
Because my father, my mother, my whole family, they're pure vegetarian.
Right.
That's it. That is the only reason for me.
Yes, for you it's as only. But see, actually, sister, vegetarian food contains higher energy than non-veg food. Right? Vegetarian food is easily digestible and can be easily assimilated by a body. Follow? Right? It takes 48 to 72 hours to digest animal food. Do you understand? Right?
Okay.
See, according to Patanjali,
I have no idea about.
I have no idea, right?
Okay, I have no.
But
no
just
idea.
because your parents take veg, you also take veg, isn't it? See, so according to Patanjali, when we kill the creator's creation, we disrespect the creator. And another reason is when we slaughter animals, do you know what emotions go on inside the animal? How they feel?
I think anger, fear, hatred, this types of
emotions, isn't it? So see, these emotions have negative
horror
energy.
also.
Horror also, right? Exactly. They are in fear, no? So what happens is, so the animal is in intense pain. And so these negative emotions produce negative energy, and the negative energy is absorbed within the body of the animal. And when human beings consume them, what happens? They absorb the negative energy. Follow?
Yes, of course.
Right? Right? This negative energy is transferred into them. So even when someone takes an egg, what happens? Life in the embryo is killed. You follow?
Of course. Okay.
Yes.
Now I understand what is the difference between the veg and non-veg. I have no idea.
We have the right.
I have no idea.
Life. Do we have the right to kill life?
No, sister.
No, isn't it?
Never.
See, instead of scolding Zico or instead of beating Zico, right? Explain to him that we should not hurt any animal. Clear?
Okay.
Tell him
Okay.
that, see, if he cuts a finger, what will happen? He knows blood will come out.
Blood come out.
Right? He will get hurt. He will feel the pain, isn't it? So similarly, when we kill animals, what happens? They also get hurt. They also feel the pain. Understand? Right? So tell him we should not hurt anybody, be it bird, animal, or any living creature. Follow? If you don't explain to him the proper reason, what will happen? See, when he grows up, he will go outside with his friends and he will take all sorts of food. He will not confess when he comes home. He will hide them from you and Sanjay. And ultimately, what will happen? You will not know the truth. You will never know the truth. No, he will develop, yes, he will develop a habit of hiding things from you. Why? Because he knows you will scold him or beat him. Isn't it? So, sister, see, children are very sensitive, right? They are also very receptive. So please don't behave inhumanly with Zico. Tell him what he should do. Tell him what he should not do. Explain to him all the reasons. Then what will happen? He will develop a logical mind and he will never hide anything from you. Follow? Yes?
Yes,
See?
sister. I understand.
Just as you don't know the real reason of taking vegetarian food, those who are non-veg, they don't know the real reason why they should avoid such food. No, as you said, your parents take, you also take. Similarly, what happens when we are children, we follow our parents. We adopt their habits, we adopt their languages, right? So without knowing anything, we develop the habit. Isn't it? We never question our parents. We never contradict. Yeah? I just want to ask you something. Do you cook your meals at home? Sometimes?
Sometimes in a week, just one day, in a holiday.
So I just suggest, see, because you take veg food, you cook meal, okay, according to your liking, on a bit larger scale. See, and when you cook with love, cook with care, cook in the remembrance of God. And then you offer it to God. We give bhog to God, isn't it? Right? So this will turn into, yes, right. This will turn into prasad. And prasad is very tasty. Prasad has high vibration. Okay. Share it with your family members. Clear?
Okay, sister.
So once a fortnight on holidays, if you have meals together, what will happen? Zico will love to have meals with everybody, including you. Yes?
Yes, of course.
Zico will be happy. You will be happy. Everybody at home will be happy. And slowly, what will happen? A bond will develop between you and the family. Clear, sister? Right? And you never know. You make the food so tasty because every day, every time they will be taking prasad. What will happen? Maybe one day they will all adopt a vegetarian diet.
Vegetarian diet. Yes.
They will leave non-veg and they will turn into vegetarian. Clear, sister? Right? So you said another thing. You said you want to shift to another house. Right?
Yes.
You told me you want to shift to another house. See what happens if you shift to another house. There you have to employ some unknown person to look after Zico. while you and Sanjay are at the office. Am I right? Yes. So whole day Zico will be alone. Who will help him with his homework? Who will see that he does his studies properly? Clear? Here what happens? Zico is surrounded by his own family members, that is grandparents.
He can't feel very much alone.
Yes, he will feel alone, no? So here what happens? Zico has his grandparents and aunt to look after him. Zico has his cousin to play with, right? So here the whole environment is full of love, care, understanding, isn't it? And ultimately, in order for a child to grow up, complete development, that overall development, what happens? A child needs affection, care, understanding, everything. No, that will help in the overall development of your child. Do you follow? Yes? So staying away from home is not so easy, sister. The whole day you and Sanjay will be out of home. Who's going to look after the child? Isn't it? He's only 5 years old. Clear? See, that's why Sanjay did not protest. Okay, I just suggest, sister, see, your natural state of mind is what? Is happiness. Just because we can't accept every situation, we cannot accept every person, what happens? Negative thoughts come in our mind.
Then
right?
we disturbed.
And we get disturbed.
He does not accept anyone.
But when we accept people, just as Sanjay, he accepts everybody, he accepts every situation, he needn't protest, he's very happy, right? And because he's happy, you are also happy, right? So if we just increase our power of acceptance, if we accept everybody as they are, what will happen? We will be happy. If we don't accept, then happiness from our own mind is removed. And we become unhappy, right? So I suggest every day when you wake up in the morning, say to yourself, I am a happy being. Happiness is my true nature. No matter what happens, I shall never let go of my happiness. Clear? And every day, before you go to sleep in the night, thank God for giving you such a caring, loving, and understanding family. You are really fortunate, sister. And you don't know how fortunate you are. See, as you said, in spite of several differences, you are really fortunate. No? Because everything depends upon our power of acceptance. No? So from now on, before you think, you must think. See that your mind has only positive thoughts, no negative thought. Because only negative thought makes you unhappy. Right? Positive thoughts make us happy. Clear?
Clear, sister. You are very much right, sister, and I understand my fault.
No, it's not fault, sister. It is just our way of thinking. What I suggest is we must change our way of thinking. Follow? If we change our way of thinking, we become happy. If we think negative, we become sad.
Change, sister. Because I want to be happy, I must change my. I want to be happy, sister.
Happiness is a natural state of mind. Because we create negative thoughts, we become unhappy. Right? And before I end, I must say, see, if emotions of unhappiness continue in our mind, you know what happens? we will suffer from indigestion problems. So you must thank your sister-in-law that she has sent you here at the right time. Okay, sister? So wish you all the best. Hope I have been able to convince you. So actually there is no problem in your life.
I am very much thankful to you, sister. You give me such a beautiful suggestion and open my eyes. And
See, this is my duty. So you needn't thank me, but I'm happy that you have understood what I tried to say.
I really
Okay.
understand all the things you said to me. Thank you.
Wish you all the best, and you can feel free to communicate with me anytime
Now,
you need help. Okay.
okay.
All the best. Thank you. Over to Anil Bhaiji.
Thank you very much, Sister Tulika. Our today's counselor for the webinar named as Family Differences due to language and food habits, and our counseling assistant. Very useful session for post-marriage counselors who find themselves in a very difficult upward situation. If they get married, and especially if they have to live in a joint family, because at early age, it's difficult to adjust. And as the clients get mature and comes to know that she or he has no other choice but has to adjust, that's the only solution. Earlier, the counselor adjusted to the prevailing situation, the better it is, because otherwise these differences can lead to a wide gap, communication gap among the member of the family. And due to this, even the child is suffering a lot. So in the interest of a child and for the future, the best solution given is that we have to adapt to the changing circumstances, and the earlier the better, because we cannot change the world the way we want. The best thing is that we have to change as the present condition demands. Of course, it is said that we have to be very strict to our principles, but our food habits are also very big, hurdle as far as changing in the joint family is concerned. Most languages are good, because the more we learn, the better it is, and hatredness or resentment to anything is bad in life. So, as explained our counselor in a very good sense, that values are very important, and we must respect the others' values. Then only we can get a self-respect in our life, because especially in our Indian culture, the ladies have to bear the brunt of it, and it's thought that they need to change as they go to a new environment and to the new house. But tolerance is required a lot, which can be definitely can be learned with the help of a counselor, or maybe this has to be taught by the girl's parents, because the girl has to go to the new environment, new people, new culture. Everything is new. It's like a new life for her. So thank you very much, Sister Tulika, for making the client to understand that, as they say, that the one who can hold is gold. You know, so this we have to learn, because even when somebody goes abroad, don't we change everything there? Do we think that the people will change according to our needs? So why in India? You know, so we have no right to change other people. Of course, if we have the belief and if we have the principle that we want to stick to any kind of food, Nobody is stopping you. You can have your separate kitchen. You can cook your own choice of food. But don't put your, child as no the others. There will be a lot of resistance and it will disturb your life a lot. Thank you very much for giving the best of the suggestion. And to the constant viewers also, we're live today on Facebook as well as YouTube. Our counselors can reach to us by filling the free counseling form. And also we can be contacted on our WhatsApp number 959. And our counselors are ready to solve any kind of non-rejection. So this we conclude our today's session and request them to complete the session so that we can summarize our session once again. So Om Shanti, good night to all of you. Of course, one thing more is to reiterate that we from Brahm Kumaris, because many people have changed their choices and their life, not out of compulsion, but out of their choice. When they are taught the advantage or disadvantage of being a vegetarian or non-vegetarian. So if we tell them in a very loving way and we teach them what are the values behind it, so it becomes easier for other people. Thank you very much once again. Good morning.